Good morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee on this beautiful Friday morning. May your day be as beautiful as we are. You're watching Smell the Coffee with Diana Master and Glenora Shipura. How are you doing? You weren't expecting that, right?
Who says wait for compliments or you can compliment yourself?
Listen, I can do this by myself. Somebody said to me, Diana, don't you run out of air from tooting your own horn?
No.
I said never.
Never.
Never that. One thing about me, I love myself.
You know, there's a Maya Angelou quote that says, be careful of a man. Okay, it's actually, she says it comes from an African proverb, but I heard it first from Maya Angelou. And she says, be careful of a man without a shirt offering you a shirt.
Ooh, that's true.
So if you don't toot your
That
own
is
horn,
true.
you don't give love to yourself, how are you going to give love to another person?
Let's just repeat that. Be careful of a man without a shirt offering you a shirt. Because what are you offering me? Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
And this is why I say we must romanticize life.
Mm-hmm.
Life should be about, you know, happiness and romanticize. One thing about me, I'll get myself a gift. Yo! But like, because today would have been my birthday if I was born today.
Yes, exactly. Not even about a birthday. Today is just a special day because you woke up, you have air in your lungs.
In your lungs, yeah.
You are here, you had, I don't know, maybe a coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
the day itself is a gift. And if you can celebrate that, please do.
And I'm also a gift.
I'm actually quite excited for today because I think I might have a little bit of time to do some shopping. I want to get candles. I'm into candles.
Okay.
I love candles. I want to
Okay.
get like scented candles. Refill my Epsom salts.
Okay.
Go take a
Have
bath.
you tried the bath milk?
I need to try the bath.
Oh,
milk.
the bath
But the
milk
thing
is
is, I've
everything.
become so sensitive to scented stuff. So even
You
when
need
I
to get
use
the hypoallergenic stuff.
yes. So even when I'm not experimenting a lot with like I just know that this brand doesn't burn my skin or whatever. So then I'll stick to that. So I try not to touch too many other
But get
things.
oat milk. If that's the case, get oat milk because oat milk is so good for your skin.
Yeah, and then just put it in the bath.
So for all you
Water.
that say, "Oh, Dana, you have such soft skin," now you know.
Yeah, it's
I'm not a
milk.
gatekeeper, okay? Oat
It's
milk is the way to go.
And I use that for my coffee, so I might as well. I'm
I'm almond milk.
Yeah, I use either oat milk, almond
Or
milk.
almond milk.
I want to try coconut milk though. I've never tried it
I
for
don't like it
coffee.
in coffee.
Apparently, it's very nice. I've never tried it. I'm gonna
No.
try it out.
And
see how
I don't
that
know,
goes.
all of a sudden, I don't like anything coconut because one day I went perfume shopping, right? And they made me try out this one. I'm not gonna say the name, but the coconut smell was so heavy. And from then on, I said, I don't want anything to do with coconut anymore. Which is crazy because I used to love coconut, but that scent was so strong.
I use like even what I'm having on now. It's a coconut something. So I love coconut, but I get what you're saying. Like I get what you're saying
As a
because
perfume, why do you have coconut?
as a perfume, it doesn't make any sense.
Why
But
is it
my
coconut?
cream is definitely coconut something. I'll even show you.
Okay.
But I like it because it's thick, and it doesn't dry up my skin.
Mine is honey. Mine is honey and what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, I smell good. Okay? Moral of the story, I smell good. One thing about me, I'm a smell good. Okay? So, this is the thing. When you... Because, you know, people love to layer on scents and layer on all of these things.
Yeah.
But you need to know what to pair and how to pair it.
I don't think I know how. Okay, let me not say I don't think I know how to pair stuff. I also don't like it when I'm about to faint because of all the perfumes I'm wearing.
It's true. It's true.
I don't like it when I'm like, I have this smell, I have that smell. I'm like, no, this
It's
is making me
overwhelming.
dizzy. Yes. So it's either the pairing for me works with the cream that I'm using and the perfume,
Okay.
so that they can complement each other.
Goes
You don't
hand in
want
hand.
things that are too far apart.
Yeah.
And then you're just working there like a contrast in any rooms that you're working in. It's just, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
That's
you need
why-
to figure out what works with what.
Yeah.
But just in terms of what you're applying on the skin and then the perfume.
Okay.
That's
for
for
me, it's
me.
the body oil, it's the lotion, it's, you know, everything just needs to come together. So, for example, if that day is a vanilla day, then let everything be vanilla. So, even when you layer on perfume, because people don't understand the art of layering perfumes. So sometimes it's like, oh, what is that smell? And it's like, I can't really tell you, not because I'm gatekeeping, but because it's a combination. But you need to know, for example, you can't pair I don't know, like I'm saying coconut and floral, it doesn't work. You're gonna smell weird.
That's what I'm saying. That stuff where even you at home, you're about to faint from what you've just applied on yourself.
And you with your sinusitis as well.
Yes, and
it's-
imagine
yeah.
so I get so that's why I'm not too much on like pairing perfumes. Like one scent is fine for the day. And then maybe the other smells can come from like the cream that you're having.
Yeah.
Sometimes I also just use like bio oil because it's very good for the skin.
Okay.
At least for my skin.
Okay.
And then
It
that
is,
would be
yeah.
like the cream that I'm using for the day. I'm just putting on the
Okay.
oil. So I don't try to use too many chemicals. Like I said, I've become so sensitive to so
You're
many
old,
things.
my sister.
I'm a 1K. I'm a
Yeah,
1K.
I'm a 1K now.
But I just woke up one day and I was taking a bath and I bought this very luxurious scented bath something. The next thing I was itching. It was the worst feeling. So I had to take another shower just to get it off of me.
And you know that
it's
itch-
something that I've used before.
And you know that itch doesn't come from surface level.
it's
It
like
comes
so
from
inside,
inside.
yes.
Yeah, that's me with my dermatographia because I have skin dermatographia. So again, I generally have sensitive skin. But if, for example, when I jump rope and I smack myself with a rope, it looks so dramatic.
But it's
My
not
skin
that
is
bad.
very
But
dramatic.
you're not feeling it though.
Yeah, but then again, if I don't, for example, jump rope in 3 days, the first time I jump rope, the itching is so bad and it comes from inside. It's almost like, I don't know if it's because I'm allergic to my sweat, but I don't think I'm allergic to my sweat.
I
But
think it's just the rope itself.
No, it's not the rope because it's just the minute I start, that's why even running, I can't run because the minute I start running and I work up like a sweat, I start itching, like it's like a burning type of itch. So now I've mastered the art. I'm like, okay, fine. If I know I haven't jumped rope in like 3 days, the day that I'm going to jump rope, I have to take two Allergix tablets before because then it says, my doctor said that my body releases too much histamine.
Speaking of that, do you use the non-drowsy Allergix? Because when I take an Allergix, I'm usually knocked off.
Really?
To bed,
No,
yeah.
for me, I've become immune to it.
But the non-drowsy ones,
They don't work.
Really?
They
still
don't work
make-
for me.
You-
They don't work for me.
That's
No-
also what I told my doctor. I was like, you know what? I've tried your non-drowsy stuff. I don't think they have the same effect as
the proper one.
Yes,
Yeah.
because like it's the same thing. It's not. I'm like,
It's not. It's
Stop
really
giving
not the
me
same
those
thing.
non-drowsy
It's
ones.
not the
yeah.
same thing. So yeah, anyway, we do have quite the show for you guys because, you know, on this show we are certified yappers, but we will be right back as we get into our top stories right after this.
Life is unpredictable and one needs to be protected against any eventuality. Get Santam legal access from as little as 50 Namibian dollars a month for when you find yourself in need of legal representation due to civil cases, criminal prosecution, and family matters such as divorce, child maintenance, and custody. It also covers labor disputes, disciplinary hearings, and unfair dismissal or retrenchment. With Santam Legal Access, you'll receive free legal advice on almost every legal aspect, whether the specific matter is covered by your policy or not. For true peace of mind and legal protection when you need it most, call us on 061 292 8000. Santam. This is freedom.
They say beauty is pain, but sometimes it's just not worth it. Young women across the world are now spending thousands on one of the most extreme body procedures imaginable, rib removal and rib remodeling. Yes, actually having ribs removed or fractured, all in the name of the trending Ozempic body. It all started with celebrities showing off super snatched, curveless silhouettes, and with the GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic making weight loss effective and accessible, the pressure for the perfect waist has intensified, especially for women like 28-year-old Emily James. Emily spent over $13,000 to have 6 ribs removed, 3 on each side, hoping to shrink her waist from 32 inches down to 24. But instead of her dream body, she says she now is living a nightmare. She told reporters she regrets the surgery completely, warning that she no longer has ribs protecting her liver and kidneys. Her recovery took 7 painful months, and according to her, coughing felt like someone was murdering me. But that hasn't stopped the new wave of women turning to a less invasive but still drastic cousin of rib removal, something called rib ex-car or rib remodeling. Instead of cutting ribs out, doctors partially fracture the floating ribs, bend them inward, and then place patients in tight corsets for 23 hours a day for 3 months while the bones heal into a narrower shape. The trend has exploded in New York, Chicago, even Miami. Surgeons say they're being flooded with women from their 20s to their 60s, all wanting a permanently snatched waist. Some patients want to look more feminine, some want more confidence for their weddings, and others want to feel complete after big life changes like childbirth. Prices range from $7,500 to $16,000 US, and some patients describe it casually like adding fries to an order. Many say the results make them feel sexier, more confident, and more in control of their bodies. But experts are waving huge red flags. Therapists warn that chasing trends through extreme surgery can create fragile self-esteem because the cultural beauty standards keep shifting. And once you start altering your body to keep up, it becomes an emotional treadmill that never stops. At the end of the day, this trend raises a tough question. How far are we willing to go for the perfect body, and to what cost to our health and our mental well-being?
I don't know if you can see my face, but I cannot even look at some of the slides. That was just too... Oh, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah. Rib removal for a permanently snatched waist.
No, please. Whew. Yeah. Okay, now I
For
can
me,
breathe.
even a BBL,
Yes, it's too much.
it's...
And it looks so... What comedian was it who said all of a sudden females are looking like ants? You know, small. I don't remember which comedian it was who said that. All of a sudden, females are looking like ants, small waist,
And then, yeah.
and then with small little legs after that. It's this disproportionate
Yeah.
body types that don't make natural sense.
Yeah. Do you know there's a TikTok song? It's called These BBLs Killing Y'all.
It is.
Because, yeah, the thighs don't match.
The thighs
Nothing
don't-
matches.
Skinny legs with a
With, with a very round,
very round,
Bum.
very...
and then a tiny, tiny, tiny waist. And I'm just like, you know what? I think this is what people are saying, like self-esteem. You need to love yourself enough to not chase trends. Because also, just you're willing to put yourself through that much pain. And most of these people tend to regret later on. Because again, I feel like with some of these procedures, you need to keep going back after
You need to keep
maybe
going
a
back
few years
because it's
or
not
whatever.
the natural way. Even Botox now, they say over time with Botox, it starts to move.
Yes, that's
You
why
get
you
what
need
I'm
to
saying?
get, yeah.
So that's why all the celebrities have like weird looking faces the older they get because the Botox is
It's moving, yeah.
in the face. So it's not like this harmless, procedure. There are easy effects to it. And
I
then you
wouldn't-
have to keep up with the Botox to try to, minimize the damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't get Botox. I would get a proper facelift. When I get to like 70, I'll get that Kris Jenner facelift. Because what am I would not get Botox because you want me to be like, Glenora, that's so funny. I'm laughing so much right now.
There was a TikToker, I think it's a TikToker, who was like celebrities before they got like Botox and all these things. Like when they're acting and this is them. Oh, I'm so excited.
No, it's
And
like,
this
I'm
is-
so excited. I'm
arrest
so
that
happy.
criminal over there. You
I'm so happy. You guys can't even see it on my face right now, but I'm so
the Kim
happy.
Kardashian acting. The Kim Kardashian acting. Where were you when I was covering?
What were you
I don't think
covering?
you were there when I was discussing her new show, the one that bombed, but it got
We
a
were
second. Yeah,
together.
we did
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
right? And she's being told by her husband, or is it fiance, that he wants out. It doesn't want to be. Yeah, it was her husband. I don't want to be. And he's giving emotions. I'm tired of this,
Like proper acting.
Yes,
man.
proper acting. And then this is Kim. What?
Oh my gosh.
Like somebody's telling you they want to
Oh
divorce.
my goodness.
What?
Oh my goodness. Acting is not for everybody. Leave it alone. Just because you're famous doesn't mean you can act. Just because you're famous doesn't mean you can present. So please, there's so many things that people don't understand. I think we all need to respect each other's crafts, and you need to know your strong suits. You need to be like, actually, guys, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. And I think people around you as well, you need to be open to criticism. When people tell you, Tana, I don't think your acting is all that great. So then maybe I can take lessons to improve or something
Whatever,
like that.
yes.
Don't lie to me, because now the rest of the world
But
is
the
watching
problem
me.
with some of these celebrities, they surround themselves with
Fake friends.
Not as a fake friends, but the yes men type of people.
Yeah, because
like your
I'm paying you to be my
PA
entourage.
can't tell you this, or who can't tell you this.
Yeah,
There's
because
no-
you're on my salary. I'm
the
paying you.
agent can't tell you, your whole team can't,
Because I'm
advise
paying you. I'm
and it's
paying
a
you
problem.
guys.
It's a problem because you're paying all these experts, but they can't advise you. So, anyways, getting into our next story, because you and I are certified Yeppers. And speaking of being a certified Yepper, apparently not everything is about being an introvert or extrovert. A new personality type other than extrovert or introvert is now being recognized by psychiatrists. This newly recognized personality type is called autrovert.
Oh.
It is now giving new shape in how we understand human behavior. But what does being an autrovert mean exactly? It's actually quite simple. It means you are neither fully extroverted nor introverted. If you're an autrovert, this means you will shift between both of these personality types so you can blend in more easily depending on the environment. In fact, over 38% of people don't actually fit traditional categories according to studies in personality psychology. This is clearly why you may easily feel misunderstood or mislabeled when it comes to your personality
Do you know
type.
what's crazy? Literally yesterday I was thinking to myself, am I an introvert or am I an extrovert? Because I decided, okay, you know what, maybe I'm an ambivert, because I told someone I'm an introvert and they said there's no way you're an introvert. But I recharge by staying home. I don't like
Exactly.
going out.
But then you're also very social.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So we are introverts.
Introverts.
I love
so
it.
it's a new
I love
personality type. So guys, if you felt like, oh, I might not be this, I might not be that, you might just be an introvert.
Introvert. Okay.
Yeah.
So Glenora and I are introverts. Are any of you out there introverts, or are you guys strictly introverts or extroverts? And on that note, that does bring us to the end of our top stories. Let us know what you guys think on some of the stories that we shared today. We will be right back as we get into our interview segment.
Wild and free, so it feels so sweet, makes me feel like
I'm now joined by my good friend Kelly, who's also the head waitress here. Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you, good Nora?
Bragging rights, right?
Yes. How's it going?
It's going very well. It's
That's
great to have you
wonderful.
on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know we talked about this, and now here we are.
I'm so excited as well.
Same. Let's get into Seesaws. I love this place.
Yeah.
I should visit it more often than I have in the past.
Yes. Most people also it's very hidden, so they don't
Yes.
really know where it is unless you really
Exactly.
explain where it is.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 different shops, and then
And
it's
then-
the one in the middle, and
Yeah.
then they get confused a bit. But
Once you get here, you're just
Yeah.
like, this is so cool. Like, how did I not know about this wonderful establishment? And the food is great. Of course, we're going to get into the food tasting and all that in
Of
a
course.
little bit. I'm excited for that. But let's start with you, Kelly. You're the head waitress here.
Yes.
Talk about your day-to-day. How does that look like?
it's actually very chilled, especially on a Monday. It's not so busy, but Fridays can get really hectic. And then at 5 o'clock, because we operate from 9 o'clock. Actually, the restaurant opens at 11 o'clock until 6 o'clock. The kitchen closes at 6 o'clock, but then the retail closes at 6:30. So we basically have a lot of customers. People come, many regulars, and they love the seafood, and they hate the fact that we close so early because
I was complaining to your manager the other day. I was just like, and he was like, actually, you guys are thinking of, extending the hours. And
yes.
I love that. I love that. They're hearing our cries.
Yes. And I think it will be very fun because we opened until late on Valentine's Day this year, and it will really, really turned out well.
I want to know, did you guys just put out an advert to the universe and said, we want to hire everybody who's just vibrant, lovely, and and beautiful to look at CSauce, or what is going on? The team here is amazing.
I think it's also because of the employers. I must honestly say our employers are heaven sent. I would not want any other employer. These are the best people I've ever worked for. And I just think that when your work environment is good, everything tends to go well.
I don't know who said this. Maybe it's the guy who started Starbucks, Howard Schultz.
Yeah.
I might even get the name wrong, guys. Don't come for me. But he says that when you take care of your employees, they
Yeah.
take care of your customers.
Exactly.
And
yes.
then that creates a chain of reaction that benefits you profitably.
Yeah.
So I think it's always great advice to invest in the people
Yes, yes.
that work in the business, and I can feel that here with the passion that you guys have for what you for what you're doing here, and also just the service that we get when we come here.
Yeah.
Speaking of service, talk about how it's I think it's a crucial thing.
Yes.
From what I've experienced.
Of course, yes.
When I come here, I feel, like royalty, man.
The most important person in the
VIP.
restaurant.
I feel like a VIP.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Is that part of your structure here to make sure that not only is the food great, but also the service complements it?
We really try and give a very good service, because service is really, it lacks a lot here in Namibia. I've seen that, like you said, if you don't take care of employees, then your employees won't take care of your customers. I think that's the only problem that we are really having here. So we always try and go beyond the limit, so everybody knows when they come to CSauce, they feel great no matter what they are going through in their life. You come here to feel great. So that's just what we want to give. Not just food and eat.
It's done. Yes.
It's like you have to take the food and also know that we are happy to give you the food. We want you to come back, and please order more if you want. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And sometimes you're not even hungry, but because of the service, you order more food. And
I
go
have
eat
done
later.
that. I have done that. I am guilty of that. I used to be a waitress as well, so I understand how demanding the job is. You're on your feet 24/7. You're dealing with all kinds of people.
Yes.
I would say it's one of the most fulfilling jobs I've ever done.
Yeah.
It's taught me so much about life, so much about myself, and it's given me skill set that I feel can work in any field,
Yes.
any position,
Any position.
and so forth.
Because as long as you know how to deal with the customer, then you know how to do anything, actually, basically, because you know how to deal with people. But then if you're always hiding behind, it's like it's not right. I mean, it won't prepare you for life. This
won't
is the
prepare
best.
you.
Yeah, it's the best industry to learn how to do everything else in life. It's the first step.
It is the first step, and I totally agree with you. Moving back to CSauce and what you guys are doing here, what is the one favorite thing that you look forward to every day you come into the office or at the restaurant?
Well, seeing my colleagues, because they're really good. We're like a family here, You actually miss them when it's weekend. You're like, I miss you guys. And you're like, you don't have a life. I'm like, I know, But my colleagues really make things very easy for me. And especially when it's a demanding day, when it's, lots of pressure, they really try and ease everything so everybody can just sail smoothly. And also seeing my bosses as well, and just being in this environment. Sometimes home is so boring. There's nothing to do there. Same old. So you come here to meet new people. And opportunities are also there. Every time somebody comes, they're like, no, what, I'm having this. Can you come and serve where? We're having a party where I like the way you serve. So you also get opportunities.
To work outside of the job.
Yes. So, and you meet different people from different countries, because we get a lot of foreigners here as well. Whenever they pass, they come sit, and they're like, no, we want seafood from Namibia. And since we've got seafood from Namibia, they're like, yes.
And it's the
That's
one
what we
thing that
want.
I love about this.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did bringing it to you. And we do hope you have yourselves a lovely weekend. But before that, tonight we'll catch you at the City of Windhoek as we switch on the Christmas lights.
Yes.
Of course. So we'll
Awesome.
see you guys there. And until Monday, it's ciao.